yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Dean, ultimately, how frustrating is that for you in the end?
It's frustrating. We knew it was a tough task coming to Anfield and trying to beat a team that very rarely gets beat here. And we gave a real soft goal away. They put us under pressure, had a number of corners that we had to defend. The second goal was a good strike. I think he's cut across it and it's hit the top of the post in the top corner and gone in. It wasn't an awful lot I felt we could have done about that. But we've had a big chance with Timu in the first half. We've had a big chance with Sarge has had two. He's flashed one across the face of goal at the start of the second half. The header, Ruppy scored. Johnny Rose had a great effort at 2-1, saved by Allison. So we had to go and ask serious questions because I didn't want this game to run away at 2-0, and it can do at Anfield with the quality of the squad they've got.
I suppose the positive is what it says about your team to find a way back into a tie like that.
Yeah, we had to. I mean, as I say, it's tough at 2-0. We had to switch a couple of things at half-time because we felt they were having too much comfortable possession, certainly around the halfway line. And we wanted to be aggressive and on the front foot and make a cup tie of it. You know, our fans have travelled, you know, in the numbers, 1,200 of them. You know, and we have to go and put in a display for them. For the 8:15 kickoff, they won't be getting back till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And I thought we did that. And, you know, as I say, we've had 4 or 5 really good chances today, and it's very rare you can say that against Liverpool. When
you look at the start overall, though, and you talked about the kind of the way Liverpool went about things, is the frustration that you didn't get off to a quicker start yourselves? How do you improve on that, I suppose?
I thought the first 20 minutes we asked some questions. They had more possession. We stuck to a game plan that we had, but I thought the goal was a soft goal to give away, and I think they became comfortable after that first goal, and it became very hard for us, and we lost a little bit of faith. You know, but as I say, at half-time, we rallied and put in a much better second half performance.
What's your message to the players now as well, just coming away from there, Dean, given that they've shown again that they can cause teams like Liverpool a problem?
I mean, plenty of people have spoken about our lack of goals this season, but you've seen we've created 5 or 6 really good chances against, you know, an unbelievable football team in Liverpool today. So if we can do that against Liverpool, we can do it against anyone, and we have to take comfort from that.
And just finally for me, Dean, just with Josh Sargent coming on at half-time, was that an enforced substitution? Because obviously we saw the incident where it looked like a check had picked up a knock going over the hoardings there.
Yeah, no, Shemi was struggling a little bit. He took a knock as he went over the hoardings. You know, Sarge would have come on, but he would have come on later in the game.
Cheers, Dean.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks, Vinny. Paddy, I don't know if you can hear us, but off you go if you can.
Yeah, I can hear you, boys, yeah. Dean, how difficult was that Brentford balancing act? Obviously, before the game, you know, you said you were going to go full tilt, and your lineup tonight showed that. You respected the competition, but was it a difficult balancing act this week? The whole sort of, you know, trying to prepare for 2 games, but clearly the Brentford one is a massive one for you.
It's tough. You know, I said to the players before in the meeting we had before we came to the stadium that a lot of people will be talking about Brentford as the main game, but tonight's the main game for us. We wanted to win and get through to the last 8. Unfortunately, we didn't do that. And, you know, one of the reasons is because we're playing against a really good football team. But I had to balance it. I had some enforced changes, but I've also had to rotate the squad somewhat as well, because we all knew there was a possibility of, you know, the Premier League throwing the Chelsea game in between as well, which it looks like it's now going to happen next week. So we've got a 3-game week, 4 games in 12 days, and then no games for 21 days. Seems really logical, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I think your face says it all, really. I mean, they've done you no favours whatsoever there, have they? But ultimately, you just have to get on with it, don't you?
Yeah, no, there's nothing we can do apart from, as I say, I mean, the good part about tonight is the fact that we've got Zimmerman some minutes, and I thought he was excellent tonight. Sam Byron, I thought, was excellent as well. You know, Ruppy's played 75 minutes and scored a really good goal. So we've got some minutes into some players that we needed to. So everybody's ready for these next 3 league games now. I firmly still believe that we we're capable of stopping in the Premier League, and the players need to believe that as well. And it starts on Saturday, with a big game against Brentford.
Yeah, and you touched on him earlier, though, Dean. Again, John Rowe, he comes on, he does have a good chance there, but every time you seem to put him on the pitch, he makes things happen. And as a young player, he looks like he can come to an arena like this against this level of player and take it in his stride.
Yeah, no, he's a good kid. He's got a great attitude to the game. Alisson's made a hell of a save at 2-1. God knows what I'd have done if it'd gone to extra time, because we'd used all our subs and Dimmy was struggling for the last 12 minutes with cramps. So, but yeah, Johnny Rose, he's got a hell of a future ahead of him if he keeps on the same learning path, and his attitude, his character tells me that he has. So we'll keep working with him, and he'll keep working hard as well, and he'll get better and better.
Yes, final one, Dean. You mentioned fullbacks a bit early, I know, but anything more you can tell us with Aarons and Williams for the weekend? Is it hopeful that they'll be in the mix?
Yeah, I'm hopeful that the two of them will train or go out tomorrow morning at Colney and train. We're stopping over tonight and recovering here and travelling back tomorrow, and then prepare on Friday. So I'll have more of an idea after they come through their session tomorrow, but I'm hopeful they'll both be fit.
Cheers, Dean. Safe trip back, mate. All the best.
And you. Cheers, Paddy.
Thanks, Paddy. Okay, Michael, finally, please.
Yeah, just one from me, Dean. Sorry, I don't know if you can see me. Just looking at Romeo's second goal against Southampton, and then Minamino's second goal tonight. I mean, is leaving a player free at a corner just a risk you're having to take with those corners at the moment? And, are you hoping that they can't take that chance, or is there a way of actually dealing with that?
No, I think we deal with it quite well. I mean, the goal at Southampton, there's not quite a link. I know they look similar goals, but at Southampton, it was the last minute we'd left 2 up because we was chasing the game to get something out of it. Today, I think it just flicked off the top of Zimo's head, I think, and dropped to him, or Gibbo's head, I think, and dropped to him. And Zimbo's going to close him down the line of the ball, but it was such a good strike. So I don't see a massive problem there, to be honest, Michael.
That's grand. Thanks, Dean.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.